सब्सक्राइब करें हमारी चैनल बोजन क्रोनी को और बेल आइकन पे उंगली दबा के हमारे लेटेस्ट वीडियोस की नोटिफिकेशन हासिल करने के बाद लाइक, कमेंट और शेयर करें।
Welcoming all of you with the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this episode of Bozum Crony Production House. It's a documentary concerning monkeys, which are also supposed to be called as apes or simians. The footage of this very short movie has been taken at a picnic resort supposed to be called as Dudhpatri, near a habitation called as Riyariyach in subdivision Khan Sahib, Badgam, Kashmir. So far as the nomenclature of this very organism is concerned, it's called as Punz in vernacular language, Kashmiri language. In Urdu, it is supposed to be called as Bandar. And in Persian language, it's supposed to be called as Maimun or Buzuniya. And Arabic language, it's called as Kiradun. Similarly, in Brazilian and Portuguese language, it's supposed to be called as macaco. And in English language, as we all know, it's called as monkey. So far as the taxonomic aspect of this very animal is concerned, it has been categorized as Kingdom Animalia, Phylum Chordata, Class Mammalia, Order Primate, Suborder Haplorini. So far as the broad classification of this very organism is concerned, it's like this: Platyrini, New World monkeys, and Catarrhini, that's Old World monkeys. Catarrhini is further divided into two main groups, that's Hominoidae and Gibbons. Hominoidae consist of chimpanzee, gorilla, orangutan, etc. There are different varieties of monkeys. Some monkeys are ground dwelling like baboons. Some are tree dwelling like arboreal monkeys. Most of the species of monkeys are diurnal. That means they are, moving during the days. They are supposed to be called as the intelligent animals. It's having a range like there are also monkeys which are as small as 4 or 5 inch, having tail near about 7 inch and the weight 100 grams. And also there are monkeys like 1 meter length and near about 36 kilograms of weight. They are having a prehensile tails. The coloration varies, like there are trichromatic coloration is there, Dichromatic coloration is there, as well as monochromatic coloration is there. It's having, forward facing eyes. Sometimes these monkeys are kept as pets. They also, cause a big tragedy for the farmers. They damage their agriculture as well. So the farmers have devised a term for them, that's agricultural pests. There are also sometimes, taken as animals for service for disabled, physically challenged persons. The fact is that near about 1 lakh to 2 lakh monkeys are used for research every year. They're also used for space exploration programs. Initially they have been used for the same environment by US and France. The first monkey which has been used by US for launching its V2 rocket was supposed to be named as Albert II, and the same rocket was launched in June 14, 1949. Some people, take monkey brains and as delicacy. In South Asia, Africa, and in China as well. The word monkey is actually a character in a fable supposed to be called as Reynard the fox. That's a character as anthropomorphic red fox, and it's the German version of that very fable. One of the characters, Moniki, is there, and the monkey name has been taken from that very name. So far as the Islamic interpretation of this very monkey story is concerned, this has been written in the Holy Quran, that there's a beautiful verse in Holy Quran concerning the same. The verse is like this: who transgressed in the matter of the Sabbath, Saturday, we said to them, be you monkeys, despised and rejected. It was a sort of punishment for the Jewish people. Actually, they were told, told, this was a divine decree, that they were not supposed to fish on the day of Sabbath. Actually, this was a sort of divine trial for the people of that place. Actually, on the day of Sabbath there was much fish, and actually Almighty wanted to take a trial and decreed that on this very day the people should not fish. But unfortunately the people were caught in the devilish traps, and they started fishing on that very day, and afterwards Almighty Allah transformed the whole human diaspora of that very place into monkeys and swines. But so far as various interpretations are concerned, the monkeys we do find today are not actually the succeeding progeny of that very community which was transformed into monkeys, because those people who were transformed into monkeys were living just for 3 days. They couldn't drink, eat, or produce offsprings, so they were destroyed within a time duration of 3 days. So far as the Quranic background of this very monkey concept is concerned, there's a place called Aqaba, and at that very place there was a hamlet supposed to be called as Illa, and the netizens, near about 70,000, who were residing at that very place near a ocean, were living a lavish life. They were living happily and with full merriment. And actually Almighty had given them everything. They were economically sound, they were having beautiful ecological setting here, having good aesthetic appealing atmosphere which was supposed to be given to them. And Almighty Allah actually wanted to test those people, and He wanted to let them go through a trial. The trial was that they were not supposed to fish on the Sabbath, that is Saturday, because there was macrolithic quantity of fish on that very day, and actually Almighty used to test them, and they was given a divine decree that they should not fish on that very day. But they were engulfed, they were enmeshed in the devilish traps, and they started doing one thing. They took streams out of that very ocean and then made ponds, and the fish swam into those very ponds, and then they closed the exits and automatically started fishing on the next days. But that was they manipulated a strategy, but the strategy was wrong. They visualized that on the Sabbath we will not fish, but on the next days we will fish. And actually the fish which was produced there, that was entrapped on the day of Sabbath, so they failed in their test. The people were categorized into 3 groups, like one group was that which completely abstained from the fishing process, and the next one was silent group, and the third one was a cruel one which started doing this very thing. And also in the Holy Quran there is a beautiful verse in the chapter 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 65, which reads like this: وَلَقَدْ عَلِمْتُمُ الَّذِينَ آتَدُوا مِنْكُمْ فِي سَبَتِ فَقُلْنَا لَهُمْ كُونُوا قِرَدًا خَاسِئِينَ. And undoubtedly you surely know those among you have rebelled in the matter of Saturday, Sabbath. So we said to them, be apes despised. So this was a horrific consequence to the people of Bani Israel, to whom the Prophet Dawood ﷺ was sent.